Happy Sabbath, everyone. My name is Funke. I'm a registered midwife, currently training to specialize in contraception. Apologies for not being with you all today in person, but I trust you're all doing well and the program is running smoothly. Today, I have been allowed 5 minutes to talk to you a little bit about contraception. Of course, in this time, we cannot possibly cover every detail, but in this presentation, we will very quickly cover how different methods work, along with their pros and cons, and how to pick the best method for yourself. So starting off, what is contraception? It is any artificial method used to prevent pregnancy. And just before we hop into that in detail, I thought it would make sense for us to briefly cover the process by which pregnancy begins, as contraception works simply just by disrupting this process at one or multiple stages. Pregnancy begins with the hormonal changes that regulate ovulation, fertilization, and implantation. The process starts with the follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH, which stimulates an egg to mature in the ovaries. Around mid-cycle, a surge in LH, luteinizing hormone, triggers ovulation, where the egg is released from the ovary. If sperm fertilizes the egg in the fallopian tube as it makes its way down to the uterus, the fertilized egg will then travel to the uterus and implant into its lining. This marks the start of the pregnancy. Hormonal contraceptive methods work by releasing either estrogen, progesterone, or a combination of both, which block the production of FSH and LH, preventing ovulation and thickening cervical mucus to stop sperm from reaching the egg. The intrauterine system, IUS, is a small T-shaped device placed inside the uterus via the vagina and cervix, releasing progestin over several years, thinning the uterine lining and preventing sperm from reaching the egg. The implant is a small flexible rod inserted into the upper arm, which slowly releases progestin over 3 years to prevent ovulation. The progesterone-only pill needs to be taken daily at the same time and thickens cervical mucus to block sperm. The depot injection delivers progestin over a 12-week period to prevent ovulation. And the Cyanopress is a self-administered progestin injection that works similarly to the depot injection but can be done at home. The combined oral contraceptive pill contains both estrogen and progestin and is taken daily to prevent ovulation and thicken cervical mucus. Combined methods containing both hormones can be taken in a few different ways. Most commonly, people choose to take them for 21 days with a 7-day break, so 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. The same goes for the birth control patch, which is a combined method, and the vaginal ring. Combined methods, because they do have 2 types of hormone, can sometimes come with an increased risk of those side effects we spoke about before. They also have some contraindications, which we will cover shortly. Non-hormonal contraceptives include methods like condoms and diaphragms, which create a physical barrier between sperm and egg. Tracking apps and thermometers help to monitor fertility to avoid intercourse during fertile windows. They can be unreliable though, depending on several factors. The copper coil, IUD, prevents sperm from surviving in the uterus and keeps the uterine lining thin, preventing eggs from implanting. Permanent solutions include tubal ligation for women and vasectomy for men, which permanently block sperm or eggs. Finally, the only 100% effective method is abstinence. It is really important to remember that none of the methods outside of this are 100% effective. In order to choose the right contraceptive method for you, there are 3 main factors to consider: health considerations and contraindications. Some methods, especially combined hormonal contraceptives, are not suitable for individuals at high risk for blood clots, breast cancer, migraines, or high blood pressure, as they can increase these risks. The copper coil, although hormone-free, may worsen symptoms for those with long, heavy, or painful periods. Secondly, lifestyle and preferences. Consider how well certain methods will fit into your routine. For example, if you might struggle to take a pill daily or are uncomfortable with needles, options like the oral contraceptives or injections may not suit you. And lastly, future family plans. If your family is complete or you're considering permanent contraception, options like tubal ligation or vasectomy could be appropriate. However, if you're planning to have more children later, a long-acting but reversible method like an IUD or implant might be better for spacing births without permanent changes. Contraception can feel like an overwhelming and sometimes taboo topic, but it doesn't have to be, and I hope this short presentation has made it a little less so. I'll be back at church next Sabbath, and if anyone would like to chat more in detail, please don't hesitate to strike up a conversation with me. Contraception isn't just for preventing pregnancy, it's often used to manage conditions like heavy periods, PCOS, hormonal acne, and menopause. And with that being said, I hope I've been able to clear up some misconceptions and help you feel more confident about exploring the right contraception options for your health and lifestyle. So if you're thinking about starting or changing your contraception, speak with your GP and your partner, figure out what is safe and preferable for you to take. Consider vasectomy or tubal ligation only if you're certain that your family is complete. Get in touch with a local sexual health clinic, book a consultation, or look at the NHS contraceptive options page to see what is available. Make sure you've read well into your chosen method, understanding the pros, cons, possible side effects, efficacy, and post-discontinuing return to fertility before starting a method. And thank you so much for listening. I know I've run over a little bit, but again, I really appreciate the opportunity to be with you, even virtually. Take care and enjoy the rest of your Sabbath.